MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He will lead this one off today.
Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 12:35.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
That is full.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roll, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 0-2 started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. John Lester gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. Two pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his four-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Too high. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Almora. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Gregory.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
High in the air out to center field. And Almora's got it. The side is retired. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Dyson at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 20.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and Grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
The next Cub up, Victor Caratini. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Caratini, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
So now to the plate, Cole Tucker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates, who move to the 3rd with no score. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Almora.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. Too high. Ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Batting ninth.
At the plate now, John Lester. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Bryant stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Javier Baez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One strike now from Archer. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Hold to the line, all right? 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Chris Archer.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. 0-2 now from Lester. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Souza. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. One and 1 to Schwarber.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1 and 1.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
No, that's
2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 21, Steven Souza Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air out to center field. Dyson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
So digging in now, Victor Caratini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lester's 2-0 home. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 55.
Now in the box, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit down the third base line. One out, nobody on. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Gregory Polanco as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to, he's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 0-2 now from Lester. And another foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Into the box, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
In now, Cole Tucker. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
The batter, the center fielder,
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In into the box, Gerard Dyson. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Thank you, Heidi. Albert Almora is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Ground ball left side. Reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping up now, Luke Maile looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. The pitcher, Chris. Archer.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here comes Souza. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Digging in once again, Kevin Newman. No hits to this point. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Jason Kipnis.
And the pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
A ball and a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-1. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Colin Moran will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him, so we'll see if it works out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Polanco has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21, Steven Souza Jr.
So striding in, Steven Souza. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
Now at the plate, Victor Caratini. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
The center fielder.
So here's Albert Almora next.
Almora.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Ian Happ is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap and center field plays deep.
Michael Feliz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Eric Gonzalez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's Chris Bryant now. And he popped him up. Polanco coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs lead this one 4-2. Ryan Tepera is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Ian Happ will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. At the plate, Luke Maile. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Almora, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And that'll will bring up Eric Gonzalez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And there's a base hit on the line. Mailey rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a one-run ball game.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stepping in now, Kevin Newman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Rowan Wick takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. So here's Adam Frazier as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now back, first baseman,
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Wick has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the... Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 3. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Javier Baez. And he's 0-for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Dan Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Ryan Reynolds will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Ryan Reynolds.
In there, strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Soft liner towards short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 4-3. Richard Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. In now, Steven Souza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off the Cubs, the right fielder, number 21, Steven Souza Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Victor Caratini will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder,
Albert Almora will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Rodriguez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he misses 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Newman ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Standing in, Gerard Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
your attention please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes set with the 0-1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eric Gonzalez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. The 0-1 pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Kimbrel playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He throws him on the fastball there. Eric Gonzalez becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. At the plate now, Kevin Newman lays off 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Happ picks it up. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual for one of the best in the game.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Chicago Cubs used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. John Lester takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Chris Archer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Craig Kimbrel hammers down the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 10 hits, 4 errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Chris Archer. He falls to 0-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.